Last time on Space Daze. After Bacchus turned Sito off after he started to suffer from a malfunction, Martel did a run over Sito's systems and discovered that the AI had started to self-destruct. Upon awakening, he had lost several days' worth of memory and did not remember being on the Dominion. Bacchus and Nora discovered that Daythorn was once a scientist for the Bryce Sanctum, and may have some connections when they do finally return to Thibus. While on the observation deck, Bacchus got a ping from Lyra saying that the Miss Lily was nearly completed, and in a couple hours they would be on their way home. The three of you have a few hours before you have to say goodbye to everyone on the Dominion. So, we will start off with Bacchus and Nora. You guys are currently on the observation deck. What would you like to do? Besides kiss and make out. And
are they gonna find a closet?
Hey now!
7 minutes in heaven.
Princess?
I think we moved past closets. What now?
Oh my god, Bacchus came out of the closet.
Oh, there were.
I knew it, Gabriel!
There were no secrets there, but there was also no Gabriel there. Blech.
Just wait. One day you'll fall madly in love with him. It's like Romeo and Juliet, but
not.
wrong.
I hope you can
really
feel
sad for Nora.
the animosity that I'm projecting through the screen right now.
That'd be really sad for Nora, the one guy she actually likes.
Aw.
Bacchus is going to turn to Nora and ask her, is there anything that you want to do before we leave here? I know you said that you met someone from before. Do you want to go talk to him again, or?
Yeah, I need to figure out what happened to her, how she ended up here, but I also do need to talk to Captain Lyra as well. What about you? Is there anybody you needed to talk to?
I gotta at least go say goodbye to Millie and say thank you.
Oh, shit, I do need to talk to Millie too. Have we decided to kidnap her and get her to cook on the Miss Lily?
I mean, that's a yes from me, but we should talk to Daythorn and see if that's a unanimous affirmative.
I feel like that is do we really need her opinion? She's with the Bryce Sanctum.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
Well, she is... Nora, you weren't thinking about ditching her on the Dominion, were you?
I wasn't, but I am now.
Let's, do we want to go see Lyra and then, cause we both got business with her. I'm gonna thank her for fixing the ship and make sure everything's good, and maybe we'll get, we'll talk about the future and staying in contact. I don't know. And you got business.
Oh, okay. The future with the Dominion, not our future, because that seems a little fast.
What? Business future. So I think we're gonna go see Lyra.
Nora's blushing a bit.
Oof. Okay, so you guys head to the docking bay where you find Lyra and Nina just finishing up and coming out of the Miss Lily. She looks a little bit better than when you first arrived at the Dominion. She's not as beat up, but she's still pretty beat up. But Lyra sees the two of you and it smiles. It's just like, Bacchus, Nora, what are you two doing?
We just... since we're gonna be heading out soon, we wanted to come and say... thanks and kind of tie up loose ends, I guess.
Well, I should be the one thanking you guys. You really risked a lot coming down to help me. And it didn't exactly go the way I planned, but...
It's alright. All works out in the end. I think Nora kind of wanted to talk to you, so I can go over here if you want. And he jerks a thumb towards, like, behind, kind of to the side of the hangar, like...
Before you go, Bacchus, she stops you. She's like, hold on. These belong to you. And she gives you back your stuff that she had taken from you, from the Orchid. And she hands you the Lost One tech. She's actually put the Lost One's tech in a little box. So Daythorn doesn't have to keep it in her, bra anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I was pictured it was in, like, her underwear. I don't know.
Ow?
Not like up the...
What do you got in your pants, Lost One's tech?
Psycho?
And then she also gives you a communicator. She says, this is directly to the Dominion. If you ever need us, please don't hesitate to call.
Thank you, and likewise, can this be... Is this two-way?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, if you guys ever need anything, we'll be there. Within our power.
She smiles and extends her hand out towards you.
Botch is as good as shake it. Give her a smile.
It was a pleasure working with you, Captain.
And you too, Captain.
Turned into a Captain Morgan commercial.
She then goes back over to you, Nora, and she says, you wanted to talk?
Yeah, I know that we haven't had the best terms in the beginning. But I was wondering if there was any information about my brother.
I've been running some scans and looking around to see if anything has matched what you told me. Maybe there were other incidences like your brother, and that's where I'm starting right now. I did get a match, not on your brother, but of a similar instance of disappearance that seemed to match what you had told me. I'm gonna do a bit more research on it, but when the time comes, I'll send you the information. I think from that point, we can broaden our search a little bit more and maybe get an idea of what happened to your brother.
Okay.
Actually, it's from a planet in the Kaltos system had the same thing happen.
Okay. Let me know when you find out more. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, we didn't really start off on the best ground, but it was a pleasure having you aboard, Princess.
That princess stuff isn't needed.
Alright, Nora.
Captain Lyra. She starts walking away.
She goes back with Nina. We're gonna go to Daythorn, who is in Lyra's quarters with Sito, who has is currently charging and in sleep mode on Martel's command. Daythorn, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to wait with Sito just because he doesn't like to be alone and I don't want him to wake up and not have anyone there. Yeah. So I'm just gonna, I guess, not touch anything in Captain Lear's room, but I'm gonna look around at her stuff.
Okay. Did you want to make an investigation, or?
I can make an investigation. Because I'm good at those. If I roll the right dice. That is a natural 20.
Oh.
27 in total, my dude.
Oof. Okay, give me a second. So kind of wandering around Captain Lyra's quarters, it's I wouldn't say it's neat. Like, it's not as orderly as the Bry Sanctum ships that you've seen. You kind of, like, shuffle through the papers, like, not really touching them, but just doing that little, like, slight brush to move the papers on the table that's in the middle, and you see the drawings of the icons that she was discussing. You see a map that has pinpoints, little markers on them. Can't really make out, like, what they mean, but there are several planets that have been marked. Wandering around the outside on the other side of the table, you find a little bar where Lyra has her personal stash of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
There's some weapons that they're Bry Sanctum classified weapons, but they have been modified, and she's in the midst of modifying them, and you can tell she's making them clockwork-like. You go towards not really the entrance of the room, but kind of off to the side, and you see this little box, and it's a little clear box with that's filled with soil, and inside there are these little plants growing. They're pretty small in size right now. Upon looking at the glass, you see the number of that was on the plant sample on the orchid paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the plant samples that were on the orchid.
Oh, cool. Were any of her papers anywhere in her room had any information of the plant samples of the orchid?
There were no papers about the plant samples.
Mm-hmm.
You actually had those, which were just kind of folded up in your spacesuit.
Well, didn't they take them? So would it be with Bacchus right now?
Yeah, so Bacchus would have all of your stuff right now.
Okay.
Lyra didn't steal anything
she doesn't know
from
that,
you guys. No, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some information about the Bry Sanctum, some orders. It's a different list of AIs that you had seen before.
I remember that.
Yeah. This one is a little bit shorter, and they're from a different system than the one that was on the orchid. And that's pretty much it. There's not too much secretive stuff in Lyra's room.
Okay. Can I identify the plant?
You go ahead.
Would that be nature? Or how would you like to do this?
Make a history check.
History check?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 13.
You can't remember the name of the plant, but something kind of rings a chord in the back of your head about Dr. Quinn making a type of plant that can survive in any sort of atmosphere that is edible. You remember her talking on and on about a plant that would cure all hunger and feed millions, and it could grow in anything, and you remember a lot of mistrials and some explosions, and this plant kind of looks like her drawings and what she had planned.
I'm gonna make note of that. I imagine I have like a little data pad that I like to have notes on.
Yeah.
Do I get to keep that?
You have that, yeah.
We'll make note of it and maybe take a picture. I don't know how well this data pad is. I imagine it like an iPad. That's why I'm like, can I take a picture with it?
I think we had discussed this before of you guys mainly
I don't
having
remember.
communication pads.
Okay.
But because of who Avon, like, who Daythorn is, like... Sorry, I was thinking of Lawful Stupid for a second, and how you kind of... but who Daythorn is, I think there's a thing on her pad that will allow to take pictures.
Okay. Neat.
They're not the best pictures, but they'll take it.
Enough to okay,
make it
sweet.
out.
Yeah. Okay, neat. So I'll snap a picture and take a note and go sit with Sito.
Okay. We're gonna go back to Bacchus and Nora. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I need to see Catelyn before we leave.
Katla?
Catla, sorry. I've only heard her name once.
What are you talking about? She tutored you. You've heard it multiple times.
But okay. Nora has heard it multiple times. Dragonbane has only heard it once.
Okay, so you're gonna go to Katla's room. Bacchus, what are you planning on doing?
Come see the children, Bacchus. I'm sure the little ones would like to hang out with you again.
Nora, do you really want me to go with you? I mean, I was thinking about going to see Millie, but
I want to see Millie too, though. I can meet up with you at Millie's. It's not a big deal.
No, you know, I'll come with you. Sure. Let's go.
If you're gonna have that kind of attitude, I don't know if I want you to come with me.
That was an excited attitude. I said,
Liar.
Let's go. I'm not
Guess we're gonna go see
lying.
Catelyn.
I don't ever lie.
Bullshit.
That was a lie right there.
Shut up, Sito, you're sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
And not here.
He just sits up. That's a lie! Wait. You guys head towards the school. And, as you guys are heading down the hall, a bunch of the kids are running out of the classroom with their bags. And, Bacchus, you see your favorite child run down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
And, he doesn't really pay you much mind because there's a little red teeth that's chasing him. But you guys go into the classroom and Katla is cleaning up after the kids who have just left.
Hey, Catla.
Nora.
I wanted to see you before we left.
Oh, you're gonna be heading out soon.
We are. They fixed our ship.
Oh, that's good. She kind of looks at you, Bacchus, and she's like, I don't think we've ever actually had the pleasure of meeting.
Oh, Catelyn, this is, Captain Bacchus of the Miss Lily.
It's a pleasure. I heard you two kind of know each other.
She extends her hand towards you and says, yes, I used to tutor Princess Nora when she was little.
Okay. Neat. That's pretty neat. He's gonna shake her hand and be like, was she as much of a handful as she is now? 'Cause she kind of likes to run off a lot. Is that still...
Oh, yes. She used to do that all the time as a child.
He's gonna smirk over at Nora. Well, it was great meeting you.
She is eyeing you hardcore, Bacchus. She looks from you to Nora, and then back to you.
He's pretty awkward. He's still shaking her hand. He doesn't quite know what to say. So he's gonna let it go, just be like, yeah, you all be safe. Take care of the little gremlins.
I will. Nora, did you want to talk about anything? And are you sure he's not your boyfriend?
Nora is blushing hard. No? Question mark? She kind of looks at Bacchus and then at Catelyn and goes, no.
Nora's really great and all, but we're just crewmates right now. She's kind of, yeah. She's really great though. There's something over here that I gotta...
You know that if you have any ill intentions toward my princess, I will find you.
No, zero ill intentions, I promise.
Okay. Nora, what did you want to talk about, sweetheart?
Bacchus is going to mutter something about, like, I gotta go check something over here. He's gonna go look at, like, the kids' drawings. But still listen. He's gonna try and listen in. He solidly removed his presence from the conversation, like, I'm so awkward right now.
Our character is awkward as fuck. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. That you're okay here.
I'm fine. I'm happy here. You don't have to worry about me. It's not our home, but it is definitely my home now.
Okay. I had to make sure, because I haven't seen you in years, and then all of a sudden you're here, and that worries me.
Why does it worry you?
You just disappeared one day. It just seems like people keep disappearing from my life.
I thought your father would have told you that I had another job offer.
He doesn't tell me anything.
I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
He's not a man of many words, and then when he is, he shouldn't be.
That's true. That's why I'm not at Thibus getting married. That's why I'm here.
What do you plan on doing, Nora?
Oh, I have no idea. There is no plan. As per usual, I never have a plan.
Do you think you're ever going to return home? I mean, you can't run away in space forever.
Why can't I?
I think you know why you can't.
I mean, maybe eventually I'll go home. But I don't want to get married. I don't want to be that person.
Well, maybe a little time away is good. What does Aurelio think of all this?
Aurelio's the one that helped me escape?
Why am I not surprised?
I mean, he also helped me learn magic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm well aware.
What do you mean you're well aware?
I don't know, I just don't trust that man.
Out of everybody there, why would you trust Aurelio?
Call it teacher's intuition.
Can you give me some examples? Should I be worried?
Well, I don't know. He just rubs me the wrong way. He's creepy.
Listen, we're tieflings. We're all creepy.
Your boyfriend's kind of cute.
He's not my boyfriend.
As she's just giving you shit at this point because she knows Bacchus is listening in.
Yeah, he, like, goes to keep moving on down the line of drawings, and he, like, smacks his knee on a bookshelf. It's just like,
Well, you'll promise me you're going to be okay, right? At least try to be okay?
Yes, I will try to be okay. I just don't know how that's gonna work because we're returning to Thibus.
Well, I think maybe if you stay out of the main streets, do disguise self, you should be okay. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Do not do anything stupid.
Well, that's really hard for me. You should know that by now. I'm kind of reckless.
You are very reckless, I remember.
That's kind of how Gabriel knows that I'm with these two.
She's gonna smile and she's gonna give you a hug.
I hug her back.
Well, watch out for yourself.
I will.
Don't do anything reckless. Try not to do anything reckless.
Okay, I will try not to do anything reckless, but I think this whole thing has been kind of reckless.
It's not too late to change, Nora.
Yeah, but that means I have to go back home.
No. That doesn't mean you have to go back home. It's not too late to change being less reckless. Adventure is fun, but not when you die.
But being reckless is kind of fun.
She just shakes her head. She knows there's no arguing with you. She knows that you have not changed since you were a kid. But she smiles. She goes, Can I do anything for the two of you before you leave?
Just keep in touch. We have a communicator now.
Bacchus is gonna hold it out. See?
If you ever need us, just, give us a call.
I'll be sure to do that.
I hug her again.
She hugs you back tightly. And she smiles and says, and don't forget to keep up with your readings. There are books all over the universe, Nora. Pick one up.
Oh.
Sure!
Yeah, keep up with your readings, Nora.
I punch Bacchus.
Oh. My guts.
We are gonna go to Daythorn. You're in the captain's quarters, and there's a knock on the door.
I go over to the room door and open it. I'm just like, this isn't my room, and I look to see who it is.
I was supposed to be in here. It's Martel.
Oh, you're back.
See, now it's even more awkward.
Yeah.
Hey, I was wondering if you wanted to, go to the bridge with me.
I look at Sito.
Sito's, charging. It won't take very long. I just wanted to show you around before you you had to leave.
Okay. If it's gonna be quick, that's fine.
Yeah, well, we'll make it quick. He leads you out of Lyra's, bedroom and up to the bridge, which is rather impressive. There's a captain's chair that's far nicer than Bacchus's. And, there are several panels lining the front of the bridge. Where the Lily has the one that Sito stands at, this one has almost like a horseshoe of panels.
Neat.
And there's nobody on the bridge right now.
Well, this is rather empty for a very large ship.
Yeah, well, we're not really going anywhere right now, and so it's not really. I have everything on autopilot. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, we just have Sito for that.
I mean, that is the one thing that you have that we don't have, so I'm a little jealous about that. Not gonna lie.
You can't have him.
I know. I've been told multiple times I can't have Sito. On the bottom floor of, like, kind of near the edge of the bridge window, there is some snacks that Martel has set up. And a bottle of alcohol. It looks really awkwardly set up, but he's just like, so, I said we could get a bite, and, I kind of rummaged around the kitchen before Millie kicked me out, and, I got some sweetbread and drinks if you want to talk for a few minutes.
I wouldn't mind that. She let you go into the kitchen and back out and did not send you back to the infirmary?
I ran really fast.
I'm glad you didn't hurt yourself any more than you have already.
Oh no, it hurt. I just ran really fast. Yeah, she's kind of bipolar when it comes to that. She was yelling at me. She knew I was injured, but she threw a pot at me. It's like, do you want me to recover, or you want me to hurt myself more, Millie? I mean, come on.
That's what my understanding of a grandma types to do.
He leads you down to where he's set out these snacks. There's some sweetbread and drinks. He pours you a drink.
What kind of drink? It's alcohol, right?
It's alcohol, yeah. It's like a sweet brandy.
Well, I'm a sip at it. Daythorn hardly ever drinks. She says thank you, though.
So, you guys are gonna be, heading out soon. You think we could keep in touch?
Well, yeah, I think it'd be pretty handy. I saw that plant back in Lyra's room, and if it's what I think it is, I'd like to be able to tell you more about it.
Oh, you mean the plant samples?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have your data pad out, and I can just give you my email?
Yeah, as he pulls out his, data pad and hands it over to you, and he's like, yeah, put your, yeah, I'll give you mine too.
Well, all you have to do is just email me
That
back,
way
and I'll just have it.
Well, that's true.
So, she types in Science Bugaboo at, spacemail.com, which, any, listeners listening, you can email sciencebugaboo@gmail.com and totally get a reply back from Daythorn. You're welcome. I love you.
Is that something we're all gonna have to do?
He takes his comm back after you put in your email, and he shoots you off a little email. And it's from TechcanicBoy08 at spacemail.com. And he's like, sweet, now we can, keep in contact.
Gross.
With,
so
with
are
each
you
other.
the 8th tech boy, or is 08 a special number?
I just like the number 8. Plus, all the other numbers up to 7 were taken, so apparently it's a pretty popular email.
I'll believe it.
I just wanted it to be Tech Boy, but yeah, it wouldn't let me. Popped up with that red "this username is taken" kind of thing, and yeah, Lyra wouldn't let me hack in and delete the other Tech Boys, so
Understandable.
Lyra wouldn't let me delete the other tech boy. should probably kidnap this one too.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself, Daythorn. I wanna get to know you before you leave. We really haven't had the chance to talk much, and
Well, what do you want to know? I'm just me.
well, like, what do you like? What do you do for fun, or what's your job besides Voltron?
Well, Voltron was never really my intended choice when I joined Bacchus on his ship, but normally I like doing science. I like making things kind of explode sometimes, but that's just an after effect. I try to be purposeful in what I do.
That's my favorite part too.
I like plants. Plants are fun. My mom used to do stuff with plants a lot. She was a really good botanist. I don't know what. Never had to think about it too far. I was from Caprini. Like, that's my little mining planet. That's fun.
So you came from kind of a small planet?
Yeah. It just mines very important minerals for, like, Thibus and, well, I guess the Bryce Sanctum, if you want to be that specific. What about you? Like, what else do you want to tell me about yourself? I'm not good about telling you about me.
Well, I like hearing about you. Let's see. I was a fighter pilot on my home planet. Best pilot we had, not to, toot my own horn, but my planet was struck with war. We were attacked.
Ooh, by what? Or can I roll a history check to see what wars were kind of recent?
Go ahead.
Goodbye, dice. 24.
So you know that there have been a couple of battles that have gone on, and most of them have been planets that have tried to fight back against the Bryce Sanctum or go against their laws. But there have been a few with outlanding systems and planets. Usually the battles that happen are between planets of the same system.
Mm-hmm.
Not normally do intergalactic battles happen that are from different systems. But you don't really know what
system.
What system.
Yeah, my question still stands, so I guess what one? Just as a side note while you do that, like, Daythorn has no idea what's happening here. She's just like, I guess I'm just chilling out, eating some snacks.
Martell's going, this is the best date ever! He goes, well, I'm from Brilia, and, our neighboring, planet, Adozi, they tried to, a political thing of whose stuff is what, and even though we're two separate planets, they thought that they had the right to, some of our stuff, and it was just a really stupid, unneeded battle. But, yeah, I was taken captive during that one, and that's where I met Lyra, and we broke out together, along with Nina and a few others, and we hijacked the Dominion. But, let's see, what else about me? I like spicy food. My favorite number's 8.
You already said what your favorite number was.
Well, I know, I'm just, going down the list here. He kind of shoots back his drink, like, let's see, I have an adoptive daughter.
Adoptive daughter?
Oh, yeah. Her name is Rosalind. She's about 6 right now. She's in school at the moment, but about a year after we hijacked the Dominion, we were on a planet that had recently been attacked, and I found her as an infant, and I just couldn't leave her, so I did what I thought I had to do, and I took her with us and raised her, and she's my adopted daughter.
Well, that's a mighty big heart you got there. I'm gonna snack on whatever sweet bun is there, I guess. What's she like?
Oh, she's feisty. She says she wants to be a pilot when she gets older. Could barely keep her on the ground, so that's a good start. She's climbing on everything. She's sweet. She's a handful, but she's definitely courageous and wants to get out there and do things that make me proud. You were saying, you had a brother.
Yeah.
Oh, what was he like? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh. He was, well, like any little brother, he was a little toot, but, he was real cute. He would ask me a lot about a lot of different things, just because I was at school at the time, and he was just at home with Mom. And, she kind of gets quiet thinking about it.
I hope I didn't bring up anything too painful. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not that painful. It's just kind of sad to think that they're not around anymore. I know it was like one of those mining colony problems, but the whole town basically blew up, and I just try to kind of put myself some distance from it.
I can't even imagine. I'm sorry for your loss. That's gotta be hard.
You know, one good thing he had? He had the best laughs. That boy causing trouble. We have fun watching Dungum Pilot sometimes. Sito will watch it too. I catch him sometimes. I try not to intrude too much, but it's hard not to.
Well, I'm sure Sito wouldn't mind you sitting down and watching with him. He was telling me about Dungum Pilots, actually, when we were on the bridge earlier, and he was asking if we had any episodes. I actually did a little bit of research, and he pauses a moment and digs in his pocket and pulls out a chip, and he's like, I managed to download a couple of the new episodes of Dungum Pilots for Sito and you, if you wanna watch them when you get the chance.
Oh man.
So this is for you guys.
Well, thank you. Well, I'll take the chip and put it in my pocket.
And I think we're gonna go back to Bacchus and Nora as Daythorn finishes up her date not date with Martel.
Hello? Wait, is this thing on? Oh, all right. Well, hello, everybody. My name's Grog. I'm part of Sword Art Online over at Missing Role Player Found.
Grog,
But, yeah, it's nice now. How's it going?
what are you doing?
I'm doing the promotion.
But I'm supposed to do the promotion.
But I'm the master of toasts.
Grog,
Speaking
no.
of which, the toast's done.
Grog, it's not literal toast.
What do you mean? Then what is it then?
Here, let me show you. Hi guys, Snow here with Missing Role Player Found. Check out our actual play podcast on your favorite listening app, such as iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. And check us out on our website at missingroleplayerfound.com.
Oh, so that's what it is. All right, I think I got it now. Look, let me do the next promotion then.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
All right. So we're. I don't know how much time do we have left?
You guys are you got a little bit left. Not too much, but
Okay. Before we do anything else, Bacchus is going to kind of stop Nora in the hall and kind of look around so that they have a little bit of privacy. And he's like, I don't know, he's kind of like fidgety a little, but he's gonna be like, I had a question. Not to be nosy or anything.
Okay, what's your question?
So, you were talking. I didn't mean to overhear. I wasn't trying to listen in. He totally was. But I wasn't trying to listen in. But your teach mentioned something about like someone named Aurelio. Who is that to you?
Do you know Aurelia?
No, I don't. I mean, you said they did a lot of stuff for you in the past, and they helped you escape and taught you some
So are you
things.
jealous?
No, I ain't jealous. I'm just curious to what was this Aurelio to you?
Aurelia was my father's advisor.
That he's like really old.
I mean,
It's a lot like an uncle figure or something, right? Like,
yes? What? Bacchus, are you sure you're not jealous?
no, this has nothing to do with jealousy. I'm just
What?
trying to get a handle on things about, we don't know too much about each other, so I wanted to check and see what,
Yeah.
you didn't have any, there wasn't like a thing going on. Not jealous, just curious.
A thing going on. Bacchus.
Mm-hmm.
No. He was my father's advisor. He didn't agree with the wedding either, and he helped me escape. He taught me magic as well.
So like an uncle figure.
If that makes you feel better about the situation, yes, he was like an uncle figure. Bacchus. You're the first guy I ever kissed, so I don't think you have anything to worry about.
like first person, or like first guy, or like, I don't. It doesn't matter. What matters is right now. Sorry, it's kind of a stupid question.
It's fine. First person I've ever kissed. I don't make a habit of making out with randos every day.
I mean, that's good. Good to know. Well, okay, cool.
Can't believe you're jealous of Aurelio.
I don't know who this guy is. Like, I just want to let you know I'm not, like, I'm really flattered that I'm the first person you've, kissed. You're not the first person I've kissed, but I like you a lot.
I didn't think I was. You didn't live a sheltered life like I did.
Alright.
But if we're talking about exes, how many were there in the past?
What? Not a lot.
What's not a lot?
I don't know, like... it's mainly flings, you know, you can't stay in one place for too long, so, I don't know, not a lot, not more than, like... Maybe one more serious, but everything else wasn't really anything. Do you want to go to, like, the training room?
Sure, but you really didn't answer my question.
What question? I thought we got everything all squared away.
How many flings have you had?
Not a lot. Not more than like, I don't know. Not more than like 6 or 7. I don't know.
Do I believe him?
That's up to you to decide. Like, that's not really something I can say, hey, roll deception for or roll persuade. Like, that is a character choice that is up to you guys. So if Bacchus...
How convincing am I? Or does he just sound like a pill?
Probably sounds like a pill right now.
You guys roll for whatever you guys want to roll. If you want to roll perception and
Insight.
persuasion,
Fine.
or
Persuasion.
None of those are good for me.
Insight.
So. Oh,
20 not natural to persuade Nora.
19.
So Nora, you're just like, okay.
Let's go to the training room so that you could stop being awkward about Aurelio?
I just okay. Like an uncle figure. Got it.
So you two get down into the training area, and it is a very large room. It's probably one of the biggest rooms you guys have seen thus far, and it's empty. And Taryn is down there working on one of the panels, and Taryn looks over at you guys when you guys come down and says, "Hey, you guys wanting to use the simulation?"
Yeah. Let's beat some stuff up.
Alright, so this is how this is gonna work. He goes over to this panel and pulls out these suits. He says, go ahead and just get into these. They're nerve sensors, so if you get hit, you're gonna feel shock. It's not gonna cause any damage for you, but it'll make it so, you know, you don't want to get hit. And, just think about what kind of setting you guys want, and then let me know, and I'll get everything started for you.
Is this something that we put over our clothes?
No.
Naked.
Yeah, they are kind of skin-tight suits, but he takes you guys to these little changing areas. He's just like, come on out when you're ready, and we'll get started.
I start stripping?
Yep.
Alright, so, while you guys are changing, I'm gonna talk to you guys. What setting do you want?
What are the settings?
Anything you can think of.
I don't know what that means, dude.
We can
you
like
can
forest
do
or like
forest,
desert,
land, city,
volcanic.
yeah, underwater.
Ooh.
You can do volcanic. You can do
Beach.
I
Oh,
mean,
beach.
You could have beach. You can have I mean, you could literally say, "I want to fight Gabriel in his bedroom, and they would, like, simulate that.
I want to fight Gabriel in his bedroom. I literally want to do this.
Is it too late for Bacchus to come out? It's weird. Alright. Fine. What?
You guys think about where you want to do this. I'm just giving you an example, like, they can simulate anything.
Well, okay, I want to try to fight Gabriel at our current power level
to
see if we can even beat him.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But they make him a dummy and he's just 1 hit point. Maybe that's what it is.
Hooray, we
Make
won!
anybody feel good about it.
Now we will defeat the real one.
Oh.
Alright, so you guys get your suits on.
Look, and as they're changing, Bacchus is kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of awkward, like, he starts talking to Nora through the little panel, and he's like, you know, like I said, there wasn't a lot of, there was like one person that I kind of got close to for real, but then that's it, and then we split, and I don't know, we were just really close friends, and then...
Bacchus, do you want to talk about this?
No, I wanted to, you know, you were asking me, and I just...
Well, I mean, who was this person?
Just an old friend at home. Like, he's doing real well now, but I don't know, we're going back to Thibus, and we're gonna be running around, and
Is this Emmett guy?
Oh! No! Oh, God! Why? No! Gods! Ugh!
You said me!
Titus! Ugh! No, Emmett! Ugh! Nora.
What?
Whew. Alright, I guess we're fair. You said Aurelio isn't anything to you, and Emmett is not. He's like, he's like a little brother to me, kinda. He's a little shit. Like, I'm not gonna deny he's one of the best mechanics on, you know, in all the ways, in all of Thibus, basically, but no.
Then who was this other person?
I mean, like I said, just someone that you might get to know.
What do you mean?
Hey, if you're finished dressing, we could go and start.
Bacchus?
This episode's just gonna be called Bacchus Avoids the Question.
What do you mean? I might get to know them.
Well, just meet him. Sito kind of knows him. So if we go back to Thibus, Sito might want to go say hi.
If you don't tell me who this is, I will find it out from Sito.
Look, he's just an old friend, alright?
Romantically? Like, what?
Oh,
You're like...
Look, we're gonna start the simulation soon. We should probably get out there. And he's gonna abscond from the premises. He's gonna leave the area. Go see how they can start.
I should have asked. Now is Bacchus gay? Like, Nora's just been like, oh, I love you!
No! He's solidly bi.
Okay, that's fine, but it was one of those things where I'm like, she straight up locked lips with him and he didn't say anything like, oh, sorry, Nora, you're not my type.
You guys head out in your suits, and Tara's just like, okay, have you thought about what you want to fight?
Yeah, we want to fight Gabriel.
Okay, any certain setting you want to fight him in? Because actually, Gabriel is one that, we tend to fight a lot. Anyway.
What's your favorite setting?
We have on top of the Bryce Sanctum building.
Ooh. Have I been there before?
You haven't been to the top, but you've been inside the
Okay.
headquarters. Yeah, you went there once to get ready for the wedding and then ran away.
Okay.
Or we could do anywhere in Thibus or in any sort of setting.
Top of the building is
That
fine.
sounds cool. Wait, how high is it?
All right.
Like real high?
As Terry just looks at you and smiles, he goes, go stand in the center of that circle, please. As he kind of nods to this circle in the middle of the room.
As we're walking up, I go, Bacchus, we need to talk about this.
Yeah, we're gonna whoop Gabriel's butt. It's gonna be great.
It's not Gabriel, is it?
I mean, they do have a history, and Gabriel is doing really well for himself right now, so...
Oh, God.
So, as you guys stand in the center of this circle, Taryn, types in a few things, and goes behind in this little room, where there's some glass, and he says, okay, you guys have fun. When you your HP drops to 0, the simulation's over. And what you see on your suits is a little health bar with 100 HP on it.
Oh, sweet.
100?
This is over double what I have now.
Yeah, no shit.
We're gonna be great.
Yeah, the consider the simulations kind of like a video game. Taryn calls out one last time. He goes, oh, I forgot to ask, what level do you want this on? Easy, medium, or hard?
Medium.
Okay. So after a minute, you guys see the walls and the floor and the ceiling around you start to change. You suddenly feel cold air on you as you feel like you are a long way up, standing on the top of this building. You see the city of Thibus around you. It is just about dusk. There are lights and everything surrounding you. The wind is blowing. You are really high up, and if you look over the edge of the building, you can see far below you the streets below and the life that's bustling about. You then see materialize in front of you Gabriel. And so we are going to roll initiative. Okay, what did we get?
18.
11 for Bocce.
Natural 20 for Gabriel.
Oh,
Fuck.
excellent.
So, Bacchus, he instantly goes for you first. And he goes with a sword. And he goes at you with his short sword. I assume 24 hits.
Holy fuck.
Yep. Hokey.
So, Bacchus, he is on you in an instant. You take 6 damage. And where this sword would have gone in, you feel this electric shock where would have been searing pain of a sword stabbing you in the side. There is an intense shock to your side. Since you chose medium, it is a little bit higher of a voltage, and you feel the electric pulse in your side. Next is Nora.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with Eldritch Blast.
Okay,
23 to hit.
that hits.
7 points of damage.
Okay, now it is Botch's turn.
And he's right up on me.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I'm actually gonna whip out my scimitar and smack at him. Hopefully. That is a 22
That hits.
for 8 damage. And I'm gonna come back around for my second attack and hit him again. Hopefully. 16?
That does not.
Oh god.
Alright, now it is Gabriel's turn. Nora, I assume 23 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So while he has a sword in one hand, he pulls out a a gun with the other. Nora, he fires off 2 shots, and you take 17 points of damage. Ooh. As these 2 shots hit, and you feel this electric shock go through your shoulder and your hip.
I'm going to hellish rebuke him. It's a dex save of 15.
Okay, so it's his dex. It's pretty good. Of what? 15?
15.
Okay, so he got 18.
Oh,
so it's half damage.
That's fine. Still takes... Yeah. 16, so 8 points of damage.
Okay, Nora, it is now your turn.
Cool. I'm going to cast Poison Spray.
Okay.
It's a con save of 15.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. He saves. Got a 17
okay, does nothing.
plus 5, so.
Okay, does nothing.
I'm safe, right, from that?
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. Okay, cool.
He is, right? Because he's right there with Gabriel.
So
it's fine.
You extend your hand toward a creature.
Okay.
You can see within range.
Okay. Perfect.
So, yeah.
Thanks, Boo.
You're welcome. Not killing you yet.
But you can try.
Might come later. Might come later.
Okay. Bacchus, your turn.
Nice. I am going to disengage and move back a lot. My max movement. 30 feet.
Max movement, okay.
Get the fuck out of dodge. Because this is not what I'm strong at.
Bacchus, you are about 5 feet from the edge.
Oh! Neat. I end my turn there.
Just thought I would let you know.
Oof.
So next it is Gabriel. Does 18 hit Bacchus?
Yep.
Okay, and he misses on the second one. Alright,
Good.
so Gabriel sees you going off, and he's gonna fire off a shot at you. One whizzes past your head, and the other one nicks you right in the shoulder as you take 8 points of damage.
Okay. I'm gonna hellish rebuke him now. Get on that! Tiefling life. It's a dex save of 12 for me.
Alright, he saves, so half damage.
Alright. 13 divided by 2. 6.
Alright, Nora.
I'm going to run up to him and cast Burning Hands. It's a dex save.
Okay, of what, 15?
Yeah.
He got 16.
That son of a whore. Okay, well, he still takes half damage.
Okay.
Which is 22 points of damage, so 11.
Oof. Okay. Next is Bacchus.
So, where's Gabriel right now? He's still where he was, right?
He's still standing. He's about 25 feet from you.
Okay. I'm
He's more towards the center.
take a shot at him again. I'm just gonna roll both at once. I'm also
That's
gonna
fine.
use my feet and take 5 off of my to hit, and then hopefully. Okay, so that is 21 to hit for the first, and 15 to hit for the second.
Okay, so you hit once.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to take this. Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 10, 22, my good sir.
Woof! Bacchus.
Yes.
I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Neat.
Actually, it's gonna be... I'm trying to think if that would just be a strength check. Like, test.
Why? What is
He's gonna
this?
try and push you over the edge.
Did he come up to me? Like...
Yes, he charged
Okay.
you.
Oh, do I get attack of opportunity?
No, he wasn't...
Because I was right on him.
Were you?
Yeah, because I said
Fuck
I
him up.
ran. I have to touch him to use burning hands.
Yeah, go ahead and use attack of opportunity.
Fuck him up, baby!
20
To hit?
to hit.
That barely
Yeah.
hits. Go ahead.
What do you mean that really hits?
You guys chose medium.
He had a high.
11
Nice.
points of damage.
Are we gonna beat Gabriel?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Unstoppable. Unless he pushes me off the edge, then it's all you, Nora.
Alright, so, Bacchus, we are going to do a strength test.
Oh, why not a saving throw, friend?
Because you're fighting back against his strength, so...
Why not a saving throw, friend? Okay, fine. Fine. That's a gentleman's 9.
He got a 23.
Oh, God!
So,
Sparta!
Nora, you watch as, you manage
Oh,
to
no.
land a blow on Gabriel as he dashes towards Bacchus, and you watch as Bacchus plants himself, getting ready for the blow, but it's like the big kid at Red Rover versus the little kid at Red Rover, as Gabriel slams into Bacchus, and Bacchus, you slide back and you feel no floor beneath you.
Can I try and grab for the edge? Like, can I make some sort of reflex, or is this just... Damn! 23!
If you want, you can try and make a Dex saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Let's scrabble for that edge. Ah, that's not bad. 16.
That matches. But you are, going to take a little bit of damage.
It's fine.
Because as you grab the wall, your body slams into the side of the building. As you are hanging hundreds of feet above the city below you.
He's gonna look down with his tail lashing, just like, oh, fuck!
That's gonna be 36 points of damage, Bacchus, as you feel this shock go through your entire body between Gabriel slamming into you and you hitting the building.
Ah!
You guys are fine, you're doing great. He is going to... God. Should I be a Gabriel dick?
He pushed me, isn't he done?
Yes.
No, it's Gabriel.
No, he's done. He's done.
Do it.
Bacchus.
I have tricks up my sleeve.
It's on medium.
He's gonna use his extra attack. Okay, so Bacchus, 16
Matches
Hit.
my armor class.
Matches.
Yeah. Damn it.
So, Gabriel, seeing you see before you, Bacchus, is you are hanging on the side of this building, and Gabriel is standing at the edge over you. He pulls out his gun and fires off 2 rounds. Both hit you.
Nightmares. Are we sure this isn't just a nightmare that I've had?
No.
As you take 23 points of damage.
But
And I need you to make another strength saving throw
Okay.
to see if you can hold on to the building.
Let him be done.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did
6.
Bacchus lose the game? Oh no. Bacchus, you feel these shocks go through both of your shoulders, and you cannot keep your grip on the side of the building as you fall. You feel this rush of air, and you see the city going below you. And then you hit padding as the simulation ends for you, because you reached 0.
He's just gonna lie there a moment. And then get up and move off. Is Nora still in?
Nora is still fighting Gabriel.
Good luck!
Bacchus!
And, yeah, Gabriel is gonna move 5 feet away from the edge. Nora! It is your turn. You just watched as Gabriel shoved Bacchus off of the building and stand there and fire 2 shots at him, making him fall off this building.
I'm gonna burn hands him.
So you're gonna run up to him again?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be within 15 feet of him.
Okay, you can be within 15 feet. And it's a dex, right?
Yes.
15?
That is the DC.
Okay. Whew. Gabriel.
That's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
That is halved, by the way.
That is halved. Okay. That's fine. You might do this, Nora. I mean, you're at 80 and he's not looking so great. So,
I'm at 83.
83. He is going to charge you, Nora. So 21 hits.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to slash at you for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
He's then going to take his extra attack. And he's going to fire off 2 rounds. What's your AC?
13.
Okay. So 1 matches and 1 was a 15.
God.
He fires off these 2 rounds and you take 13 points of damage. As you feel this shock from where the bullets hit. Now it's your turn.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah, that hits. Finish this fucker off.
14 points of damage, but because I rolled 10, that would be doubled, so it would be 24 points of damage?
Yep. So you Eldritch Blast him, and you watch as Gabriel falls to the ground, and the simulation flickers and ends, and you realize that you're not on a very tall building. You're about 5 feet off the ground, if that, surrounded by padding. As the little tower that you were standing on sinks back to the ground. As Taryn says, "Good job!"
Yay!
You did it!
Bacchus, never fall off a roof again or I'll kill you!
Fair.
I run over and hug him.
I'll hug her back.
So because you two did the training simulation, go ahead and mark down that the next battle you guys are in, you have advantage on all attack rolls.
What?
Nice.
Oh.
So you guys spend the day kind of hanging around, saying goodbye to people. Daythorn Martell walks you back to Captain Lyra's quarters. You guys wake up Sito. He was still sleeping. He was sleeping soundly. And you guys are now standing on the docking bay of the Dominion. And in the docking bay with you, there's Lyra, there's Katla, there's Martell, there's Nellie, there's Taryn, there's Millie, and Millie comes up to the 4 of you, and she has a big basket.
Oh. Yes.
She is. Now, old Millie's not good with goodbyes, but I wanted to give you 4 some food to remember us by.
I mean, you could just come with us, Millie.
Nudge, nudge, hint, hint. She laughs, and she says, "That's That's a nice offer, dear. But, honestly, this entire ship is hopeless without Grandma Millie.
I can believe it. You're pretty amazing.
Yeah, you keep some of these folk in line.
Got it. As she's going to make the four of you bend down, she's going to give you a little kiss on each of your cheeks. And she gives you a basket, and it's filled with a bunch of her sweetbread. There's some big containers of the stew that you guys helped get the ingredients for. And there's several jars of clear liquid stowed away in this basket.
Okay.
So that's what you guys get.
So, Millie, what? He's gonna lift up one of the jars and be like, what's this right here?
As she smiles at you and gives you a little wink, and she goes, "That's Millie's moonshine."
You've been holding out on us.
I only give that to special people, darling.
Oh, you sly thing.
Oh.
Lyra's gonna walk back up to the four of you and extend her hand, shaking each of your hands. She says, if you ever need anything, you have ally with us. We'll be there for you.
Same goes for y'all. I mean it.
Like, when she shakes Daythorn's hand, she's like, I saw the plant in your room. Be careful with that. I'm gonna do some research for you. I think I know what it is. And I'll send information your way once I get some confirmation on it.
She smiles and nods and says, most definitely. It'll be safe.
What kind of plant?
Sounds good.
Nosy.
Oh, it's a pretty neat plant. But I need to make sure it is what I think it is, or it's not very good.
Cool.
So keep it in the box.
Hey, Daythorn, speaking of boxes, he's gonna pull out the little box that has the magic Dorito in it and open it up and show her. And just be like, we got the tech back.
Oh, it's in her hands already. She's like, thank you, and then she's like, back to admiring.
Bacchus is gonna look over at Nora, kind of side eyes, like, look, I wasn't gonna, I'm sure she can hang on to it. It's alright.
Nora doesn't say anything.
As you guys say your goodbyes and you're getting ready to get on the Miss Lily, Martel runs up to you, Bacchus. He says, "Hey, can we talk really quick?"
Yeah. Like, what's up?
So, I did that scan on Sito, when you powered him down. And I was doing a little bit more digging, and I thought you should know that he's got some files that are locked. I mean, it's kind of like when you have a computer and you have secret files that you don't want anybody to see and they have password. It's kind of like that, but there are hundreds of them. I don't know what's in them, but I think your AI might be a little bit more than he's cracked up to be, and I just thought I'd give you a heads up.
Well, I mean, that's fair. Like, if he was just a cute elf AI thing that likes Dungum pilots and sweets, I mean, I don't think the Bry Sanctum would be trying to get at him so much, but you don't know anything about the files? Like, is there anything
All I can really tell you is that they are all surrounded by an intense system of code, and I can't even break it.
Alright,
I just thought you might like a heads up.
Thanks for letting me know. We're gonna be heading back home, and maybe, I don't know, we know some people that could maybe take a closer look at it. I don't know, I know we had kind of a big scare with him before, and I don't want that to happen again. Like, yeah, I mean, we want to see all of his, like, potential unlocked, I guess. Like, I mean, he's a lot different even from when I first picked him up, but, we don't want anything to happen to him. So.
I understand. But, safe travels.
You too. Happy sciencing.
Right.
And you keep in touch with Daythorn, alright?
Yeah,
he gives him a wink.
He gets, like, bright red and quickly walks away. So, the four of you are back on the Miss Lily. Bacchus, go ahead and make that wisdom and dex.
My favorite. Nice. Wisdom's an unnatural 20, and dex is a natural 20.
So, Miss Lily starts up. She's not, rumbling as much as she was, and you easily take out of the docking bay of the Dominion. The wormhole opens up in front of you, and you guys make the jump. And the scene we leave off on is you exit the wormhole, and you see Thibus in front of you. You see the Bryce Sanctum building. You see the city life.
Welcome to the first day of May, which means it's the start of Min-Max Mankind. Woohoo! So, 20 ASA, what is Min-Max Mankind? Well, it is an all-May event started by the Lawful Stupid podcast back in May of 2018. The idea is that we spend so much time together building such in-depth worlds and stories in our fiction that we want to do more. So we want to take a step away from our table and world build in real life. So to do that, we'll be donating to an awesome charity. So the charity we chose will be the same one as Lawful Stupid this year, which will be Child's Play Charity, which is dedicated to improving the lives of children with toys and games. You can either donate games, or you can also send money to Child's Play throughout the year, and they can buy games for the kids at hospitals. And all these donations provide a distraction from a generally really unpleasant experience. So rolling with advantage, because it's an awesome cause to do it. That would be a 15. So at 20 SA, if you are able, we want you to roll a d20 and give it to a charity of your choice. Or if you have a podcast, you can have fun with it and let your fans decide who gets the money if you roll for Min-Max Mankind. And don't forget to challenge someone else if you are into that. Do that on your socials. just to let you know, the cast has donated something for Min-Max Mankind raffle. So donate, and let Lawful Stupid know at the end of month of May at minmaxmankind@lawfulstupid.org. Or if this is still too much, for more information, you can go visit minmaxmankind.org for more.
We would like to thank everyone for listening today.
You can check us out and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at 20SA Podcast.
And YouTube at 20-Sided Adventures Cast for all your sneak peeks, previews, extra content, or random shit we say.
Or if you just want to chill and hang out in our Discord, say hello.
We promise we won't bite. Hard.
We also have a website for other fun tidbits,
such as the Help Action Initiative.
Links are in the description below.
Don't forget to like and review our episodes on your pod listener of choice.
We love to know what you think, we love 5 stars, and we also love your honesty because it's the best policy.
See you later, Space Cadets. Reach for the stars.
And send a postcard or an email.
Bye!